What's up YouTube? My name's Kenneth and it's time for another Twisty Puzzle unboxing. So here's the package. It came from lighttake.com. This is my first time ordering from lighttake.com and you can get a lot of different puzzles from there. This one is the Dino Dodecahedron, and the reason I bought this puzzle was because you guys asked for it. I have a poll that I made a couple weeks ago and I've got about 300 responses, and one of the questions was, what puzzle should I unbox next? And the Dino Dodecahedron was one of those puzzles. Anyway, so here it is, and look at the box. It sure took a beating. And the other thing is, I didn't order a Gigaminx. I ordered a Dino Dodecahedron, or a Starminx as it's also called. So let's see what I got. I did get what I ordered, which is nice to know. And this is also probably the first puzzle I bought from MF8. So I'm kind of interested in the quality. So here it is, and well, that's too bad. It looks like the cap popped out. So the reason it's called a Dino Dodecahedron is because, well, here's a Rubik's Cube, and this is a Dino Cube. This is actually my failed attempt at a Dino Cube, and what it is a vertex or corner turning cube. So a Rubik's Cube is face turning, and this is vertex turning, and here's a Dino Cube. So this is a Dino Dodecahedron, and it's also known as the Starminx. There we go. Man, these centers aren't popped in. Maybe they did that so I can adjust the tension, or maybe they just didn't do a very good job of putting this thing together. So the vertexes on this spin just like the vertexes or corners spin on a Dino Cube. So it's pretty stiff actually. It doesn't turn that great, to be honest. Here it is up next to my Dian Guhong, so you can see the size there. It's actually pretty big. It's very big. I also brought a Megaminx. This is a Meffert's Megaminx, and you can see it's huge. It's much bigger than the Megaminx. So as a Megaminx is to a Rubik's Cube, the Dino Dodecahedron is to a Dino Cube. I'm not that impressed with it, to be honest. It's big and hard to move. Yeah, so that's the Dino Dodecahedron, or the Starminx. I got it from Light Take. It took about 3 weeks to show up. I'm assuming I'll be able to figure out how to solve this pretty easily. The Dino Cube is very easy to solve, even though I don't have stickers on it and I've never solved one. I have solved the Rainbow Cube, which is basically the same as a Dino Cube. And I've also solved Smaz's Dino Cylinder. So I know how to solve all these Dino type puzzles. I'm assuming the Dino Dodecahedron won't be too much of a challenge. I don't know if you can see this, but it says MF8 in the middle here. Let me see if I can get a close-up. So yeah, can you see it says MF8 on the centers? Do they all say that? Yeah, I guess they do. So I guess I'll try solving it for the first time. This might be a total failure, but you know, it's probably worth a try. So let's see if I can figure this thing out. So as you know, I always solve the red side first. Once the red side was done, I started moving down kind of layer by layer. Half the puzzle's done. And I kept going. This next layer takes actually quite a while to get through. Another layer deep. From that layer to the last layer actually went kind of quickly. All that remains is the orange side. Ooh. parity error. Oh no. Let's see if I can figure it out. Well, because I know I moved it, I know that I'm on to something. Does that make sense? Before it was parity here and here, so I was able to flip this one and flip this one. So now if I just do the same thing, it'll flip that one and flip that one. Does that make sense? So I'm on to something here. What I exactly did to do that, I don't remember. But now if I really wanted to remember, I'd write things down exactly, move for move, what I did to try to recreate that. So I'm on to something, I'm gonna get it. It's just gonna take me a little bit of time. Ha ha ha. That's my first solve, and it was entirely captured on camera. That's the first time I've ever done that, so that's kind of neat. Anyway, so this is the Dino Dodecahedron from MF8. I bought it off of lighttake.com, and it's pretty cool. It's probably not a puzzle that I would recommend to everybody, just because it's very stiff, it's hard to move. In fact, I think I prefer the Dino cylinder from Smaz, and it really kind of solves in the same way. The only difference is this one has a parity that my solution, I have you run into a parity every once in a while, which is no fun. This one you never run into a parity. So that's the MF8 Dino Dodecahedron, or the Starminx. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I come out with new videos every other weekend, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right, have a great day. Man, this thing's huge.